How's it going? Today, back with Lake Warrior here. We're going to work on a little drip irrigation system. I've had a lot of friends that have talked to me about wanting to understand how a simple irrigation system could work. And today I plan on showing that. Here at my place on Clear Lake, I have installed a irrigation system that draws the water from the lake. And it's more of a traditional system, meaning that it has a controller. It has, the sprinkler heads are sunk into the ground, and it's designed to do a bigger area. But today I'm going to show you how to do a drip irrigation system that is a very simple system that anybody could put in. It involves a couple tools, very simple parts you can get from Amazon, and it allows you to water your plants, your flowers, different things that you may have on your deck or in your patio. And it's just a real simple thing to put in. So today I'm going to outline how to do that. Okay, the parts required for today's project would be this controller. Orbitz makes a really nice one that you can get on Amazon. This one has 3 separate zones, so they can turn on and off separately, one at a time. They make one that's just one zone, which if you have a real simple system, that would probably be the way to go. But I like the 3 because you can do a grass, flowers, and then you could do your own hose all at one spigot. This just screws right into your spigot, wherever that is, and your lines run straight to each zone that you're trying to water. Next, you're going to have your different tubing. So you have your 1/2-inch tubing, which will connect directly to here, okay, with a connector that you can get from Mr. Landscaper, which I'm going to recommend all of you take a look at that website for your parts when it comes to the tubing, when it comes to the connectors, and when it comes to the watering heads. Mr. Landscaper online is a great store for that. So you can get this part. It literally screws right onto there, just like that, and then it will push onto the hose, which I'll show you later in the video. So you'll have your 1/2-inch line, which is your main feeder line. You have your 1/4-inch line, right, which is the line that goes to the actual plantings, to the actual flowers. These will plug straight in just like that, which I'll also show you in a bit. And then you have a plethora of different parts and pieces. Again, I've been doing this for a while, so I have quite a few pieces, but really at the core of it, you might need a couple T's. You may need an elbow or two. You'll need the 1/4-inch penetrating coupler pieces. These push into your 1/2-inch line and then connect to your 1/4-inch line. And then tool-wise, this is the puncture tool that you'll need to be able to puncture into here, okay? So this is the one tool you'll need. Probably could get that from Mr. Landscaper online. And then you also need something to cut the tubing with. This could be as simple as a scissors. Any kind of cutter will cut that poly tubing. Next over here, you have the actual watering heads. So these are stakes that you put straight into the ground. They just plug straight into your 1/4-inch line or your 1/2-inch line. And then you can get the watering spray heads for these that will spray out over whatever you're trying to water. The other type of head would be this guy. This is this rotates, and it gives you a plenum of water coming out the top. It connects in again via the 1/4-inch connection. Nothing to it. You stick the stake right down next to where you're trying to water, and the water comes out. Okay, so the basics of the system. You've got the spigot. It goes to the controller. This is the controller. We've got 3 outputs on ours. Then we take our 1/2-inch poly hose, hook that up, goes the distance to wherever the main, wherever we're trying to hook up the farthest extent, basically. I normally run that all the way through. Then I have my 1/4-inch lines branch off of that at different points. 1/4-inch lines, okay? And then these are the flowers. These are whatever I'm watering. They go to the emitters, and the emitters water that, all right? We just plug right into the 1/4-inch line. So this is 1/4-inch line. This is the 1/2 inch line, okay? And we go from the 1/2 inch to the 1/4 inch to the emitter, to the which we stick into the flower. We have our flowers, we have our flowers, we have our emitters, and then at the end we simply bend this over and zip tie it closed, so the 1/2 inch line is no longer letting water out the end, and everything flows to the 1/4 inch line, through the 1/4 inch lines to the planters. Okay, so here you can see I have the 2 different pieces of 1/2 inch poly line. I'm now going to push this on. I simply push this on like that, screw it down, and that's the connection. And then I will come over here and do the same here. I've now hooked it up to the hose straight up. I don't even have the controller in there right now. I'm just showing this so you can understand how simple this is. That 1/2 inch poly connects to there, onto the hose. I turn it on, and we have an irrigation system. Okay, now I'm taking the 1/4 inch line. I've got my little 1/4 inch connector. I'm gonna take that, connect that into my 1/4 inch line, like this. Just pushes right in. Okay, now I've got it there. Then the next step would be to take my 1/2 inch tubing line and just simply pop a hole in it with my hole maker. Okay, so I pop that hole right there just like that. Then I take my line that I just did with my 1/4 inch line, and I simply push it in, just like that. You push it in, make sure it doesn't pull back out. It wants to clip in. And once you're in, that's the connection. That is all that's to it right there. Okay, as you can see, I have my 1/2 inch line ran. It goes from the 1/2 inch into the planter, where I connect the 1/4 inch line to the sprinkler head. And you can see what I've done is I've run this through the deck. Now you don't have to run it like that, but that's how we did it here. And then you simply terminate the 1/2 inch line at the end. I just used some wire ties and clipped it off. You just bend it, and that's it. That's the trick to having these beautiful flowers. As you can see, it works pretty well. I don't have to do anything, and it goes by itself. Okay, I have the water turned on. You can see my head's going back, and my head's clearly spitting the water out. Now, in order to adjust that, all I do is I can screw that in. Less water will come out. See, you can get to the point where it just drips just a little bit at mushrooms. Sometimes you have to pull this down to a point where it's just a little bit, so you're not going crazy with the water. And then all I do is I just simply take that stake and stick it right inside the plant, up there like that, and we're good to go. Okay, that about wraps up the drip irrigation project for today. Like I said, this is a pretty easy thing that most anyone can do with a few parts from Amazon and a couple simple tools. So yeah, have fun, water your plants, and this is Kevin with Lake Warrior.